welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lo. Today we're getting into a chit chat, get ready with me. Don't mind this little situation right here. I have my hair molded down because I'm putting, it's gonna be some braiding here and I'm gonna put it in a top knot. So don't mind that. If you can see, I already have my eyebrows done. I did those before I got on camera. I thought it would be cool for my first video to be like a get to know me. So I was like, yeah, I may as well do that as my first video and just tell y'all a little bit about me and why I decided to start this channel, and so we can kind of break the ice a little bit, because it can be weird, you know, you meet a person for the first time and they're already telling you, you know, how to do your makeup and stuff like that. I feel like that's kind of off-putting. Personally, I would think it was rude, but I know y'all like it's just a YouTube video, but like, no, I want to start off on a good foot. I believe first impressions are a thing, because when you meet somebody for the first time, you pick up on their vibes. So I want the vibes to be right for me and y'all. So here we go. My name is Lo. Obviously, I've already said that. I am 28 years old. I am a Virgo. Before y'all start slandering Virgos, Beyonce is Virgo. I don't need to keep going. I am from Louisiana. I'm still living here in Louisiana. I currently have a bachelor's degree in communication. I concentrated in public relations, and I started at Southern in Baton Rouge, but I ended up transferring and coming back home. So I finished school at home, and now I'm starting the master's business administration program in July, which is actually really soon, and I'm actually starting to freak out about it, because at first I was like, you know, I'm excited, I'm ready to do it, but now I'm like, so yeah, that's exciting. I'm not scared. I'm more like, you know, girl, like, are you ready? And I think I am. I haven't been in school in like years, right? And I have gotten so bored, right? And professionally, I want to do more, especially with the company that I'm at now. Prayerfully, you know, everything works out and I'm able to stay there because I want to work there and I want to move around a little bit. So I think getting a master's degree would be a good move for me. Yeah. And I'm excited about it. I'm nervous, but I'm excited because I know I can do it. But I have not been in school or like undergone a program in like 7 years. I've been out of college for almost 7 years. In December, it'll be 7 years. For my master's, I'm going to be concentrating in entrepreneurship and family enterprise. But overall, I'm going to have a master's in business administration, which is cool. So I am starting this channel because it's long overdue. Flirted with the idea of starting a YouTube channel for a while. Like, it's been a very long time. Like, I would say like since 2012. Yeah, I had the idea to do it then, but like back then I just didn't do it because I was so scary back then. Like, I was so worried about what people would say back then, and I just did not do it, which was kind of lame of me, but it's normal, you know. Sometimes you get like that, and it's not good to be like that, but it's a normal thing for people to have fears about things. And I definitely had a fear about starting a YouTube channel because I was afraid of what people would say. I was scared people would think it's lame. And like literally up until the very second that I pressed upload on this video, I had that same feeling. Like, I might not be acting like it, but I'm shy about it. Coming out of caring so much about what people have to say, because I'm approaching 30, and like getting close to 30, everybody, if you know, you know. When you hit your 20s, you are so full of optimism, or by the time, depending on what you've gone through in your 20s, you've just lost all drive for everything. But then you wake up one day and it's like, I've crossed the hump. I'm not in my early 20s anymore. I'm like, you know, I don't want to say the old word, but I'm old. And it is so, and it is so hard coming to terms with the fact that sometimes you haven't accomplished anything that you set out to accomplish in your early 20s, you know, when you were so young and ambitious and full of life. And then, you know, life happens, of course, to everybody. And then you just kind of lose your way. And I'm trying something new with my foundation. I hope it turns out right. I woke up one morning and I was like, I haven't accomplished anything I said I would. Like, nothing. Like, when I graduated high school, I didn't do anything I said I would do. And a part of that is because, like I said, life happened, which is normal for everyone. You get to go through things, and I mean, your own ambitions kind of leave you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're family oriented, like I am, you know, a lot of times you put your desires on the back burner to support the family. You know what I mean? And not necessarily support financially, because that wasn't my situation, but emotional support. I had to come home. And I needed this time with my family, I would say, because we are close, and you know, some things were happening when I was in Baton Rouge and I wasn't here. And for me, that was difficult because I'm just way down here, enjoying myself. I had a whole lot of fun, but I was like, this selfish, right? I am here enjoying myself, having fun, while my family might be falling apart at home, and I just could not continue to fathom that. And then, not to mention, not only was I having fun, but I was broke as fuck. Like, I didn't have any money. I had an apartment off Sharp Lane. If you know, you know. And I was living there. I was working in a mall. I was working at icing for a little while. Then I quit and I went to Victoria's Secret. And my rent was $505. It was $505 a month. And I was broke, baby. I was broke. Do you hear me? I had zilch, nada. And that prompted me to come home. And when I came home, I kind of put my own goals and desires on the back burner. And I felt like I had to be here for my family. And you know, certain things happen, and it is best that I was here for my family, because if I hadn't been here, then I don't know what I would have done. But I'm glad that I did come home, because I really needed to be here for the time that I was here. But I am getting back on the horse and getting to myself again, and really learning who I am now. I know now, like, my 20s were definitely for me to grow up a little bit. My 20s were for me to learn what I like and don't like in a grand scheme. So it was for me to learn what I like when it comes to men. It was for me to learn what I like when it comes to my lifestyle. Like, I had to unlearn a lot, and now I'm learning again the things that I want for me. And honestly, I really couldn't imagine having what I wanted for real. Like, I couldn't imagine having any of the things that I wanted in my early 20s now. Like, and I'm glad that I didn't get it, because it just would not have been right for me. Like, I couldn't imagine myself being a mother right now. I don't even know if I want kids. And it could be because I just haven't had any, and I've gone this long without them. You know, I almost feel like I'll be better without them, but like, no. And I talked to my grandma about that too. My grandma was like, well, baby, you might not need to have them. And I was like, maybe I don't. So, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. Maybe I'll have one. Maybe I'll have two. I don't know. But what I do know is I got a whole bunch of relatives. And I got nieces and nephews and siblings. And if I don't have kids, shit, if I don't get married, or I mean, I hope to get married someday. I'm not really pressed for it anymore like I used to be. I used to want that so bad for me, but now I just don't even really, I'm not gonna say I don't care, but like, I'm not really there anymore. Like, I'm solely focused on me, and me is more important than devoting my life to somebody and not knowing myself. That is not something that I envision for myself anymore, honestly. So, yeah. I've definitely learned a whole lot about myself though in my 20s. Like, definitely learned that I like to do things my way. I don't like to be told what to do. I'm not saying that I have a problem with authority, because that's not the same thing as not being told what to do. It's just, when it comes to my life, I want to live my life on my own terms. I don't want to hear anything from anyone about what I'm doing. I want to do my thing. I want to do things my way. And honestly, I'm glad that I have matured before getting to experience the things that I know I'm going to experience, because I've had visions about a whole lot of stuff, and I'm just now moving on it and acting on it and doing what I'm supposed to do. So I know that I'm going to be successful. I know that I will be. I'm confident in that. I know that I will be successful with this. I know that I will be successful with my business venture, which I will be talking about maybe, well, yeah, I will be talking about in the next few videos or so. I'm excited about that. Me and my sister are doing a thing, and I'm excited about it. So I couldn't imagine. I'm glad I'm in the space that I'm in now. So like my sister, she's like in the opposite space that I'm in, and it fits both of us so perfectly, because she's getting what she wants, and right now all I want is to be by myself. So I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. And honestly, like, dating is so trash right now, and it's like, I don't know if it's because I'm older and maybe I'm just gonna be one of those people that set in my ways, but like a lot of these men, and maybe it's just me, let me know if I'm wrong, but a lot of these men think they are bad bitches. These men are sassy. I can't take that. I tweeted like maybe like a couple weeks ago. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna find nobody that's half of the man my daddy is. And like, it's stacking up to show like this shit is true. Like, my dad is a man. Hey, anybody I date like now, with the age I am now, like, they have some really big shoes to fill. And I'm not expecting any man to be my father. However, my dad provided for us, and to me, that's what a man is supposed to be. Like, I'm just not into what these new dudes are on. Like, I'm not into it. Experience too much of that, and it's like I'm not gonna twist nobody's arm to try to be what I need them or want them to be, because I mean, that's counterproductive. Like, if you don't want to be the man that I envision for me, you don't have to be that. You can be yourself, and we don't have to be together. And that's just how I feel. Anybody that I'm just not feeling, like, I mean, it just has to end. It just needs to. It has to, for both parties, in my humble opinion. So yeah, that is how I feel about that. And plus, my dad has done a lot for us, for my family, well, for me and my siblings, and like, I'm so grateful. Has he been perfect? No. But has he been the standard for like what any man should be? He might not think so, but he absolutely has. So I love my dad. Like, I feel like I'm a little late when it comes to finding out what I want for myself. But at the same time too, I feel like a lot of people, well, you know, everybody experiences things at their own pace, at the pace that they should. But sometimes I feel like maybe I'm a little late, you know? Sometimes I feel like, well, I could have done this sooner. I could have done it earlier, because I'm about to be 29. Sometimes I just feel like I move too late. I move too slow. I move to this. I move to that, because I have always been the type of person, like, I'm not going to do it just because everybody else is doing it. And sometimes I feel like that negatively impacted me, because I'm not a follower. And I wouldn't say a follower, because I mean, I don't know. I'm just not like easily influenced to do things that I feel like I don't want to do. So maybe I'm not late. I don't know. But what I will say though is that I've noticed a lot of people like to try to live fast and They try to live flashy, and baby, everybody on Instagram and Twitter got a bag according to them. And you know, that I guess, you know, after a while, you think that it's something wrong with you because you're living life at a regular pace. What's the saying? Slow and steady wins the race. Like, everybody don't have to be at the top at the same time, but there is room at the top for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna make it at the same time though, and I've definitely learned that in my 20s, in my early 20s. It is. I'm talking like I'm already 30, but honest to God, I feel like I'm already 30. I feel like I'm already 30 years old, y'all. But my 20s has been like super enlightening for me. It hasn't been ideal. I've gone through some things that are like, personally, I think they're traumatic. Somebody else might not think so, but I do. I've been through some things that are very hurtful. I've been hurt by people close to me, and you know, I mean, maybe that's typical for a lot of people, but I'm a little jaded. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm optimistic for the most part, but like, I have been jaded by a lot of things. Like, I'm just over certain things. I'm gonna blend that out because that got a little out of hand. Definitely a new creature now that I have learned these lessons, these quote unquote hard lessons in my early 20s. This phase of my life is all about self-improvement. It's all about the glow up. I am all about being the best version of myself that I can be these days. I set some personal goals, of course, academic goals when we go back to school, and professional goals. For my personal goals, I am prioritizing my mental and physical wellness, and mentally I want to be more confident, which is why I'm starting this channel. And I want to be more decisive when it comes to my decisions I make. I want to be more decisive about what I want and what I don't want in my life. I want to be more proactive with protecting my mental and physical wellness. So I'm taking the steps in doing that. For my physical wellness, I want to lose about 30 to 35 pounds. Secondly, I am wanting to tackle some professional goals, which I've already stated. I want to take my 9 to 5 more seriously, and I want to do better professionally than I have been. Also, I want to invest more time into my business and take that more seriously too, because I know that my business can be successful, but you know, things are successful depending on the amount of work that you put into it. So I'll say that I've been lazy when it comes to my business goals. Personally, you know, when it comes to that, yeah, I've been a little lazy. I'm going to be devoting more time to my business and developing my digital footprint. Is what I like to call it. Academically, of course, I want to go back to school to get credentialed in what I really want to do. By 40, I'll say this, by 40, I want to be working to be retired by 55. Period. And like I say, I don't know, I might be married, I might not be married, I might have kids, I might not, but I have a whole bunch of people to spend my life with, so I'm not really worried about that. But I do know by the time I enter my 40s, I want to be thinking about retirement. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my eye look and stuff off camera, so I'll be right back. So this is the final look. I don't like it. I don't like my hair. Like, my makeup is fine, but my hair, I'm not really feeling it. But the video is getting posted anyway. Like, I feel like the hair is maturing me or something like I look. I mean, not because I'm just all that young, but I mean, I feel like I look like the hip auntie, mature aunt. You know, the aunt that's like in her 50s, but she's still like real stylish. And she be putting shit on. So yeah, that's how I feel like I look. So this is the final look. This is how it, well, it wasn't really like a reveal. It was just more like a chit chat, get to know me. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know I was running my mouth, but that was the whole point. Yeah, get to know me. So thank y'all so much for watching if you made it this far. And I hope you like the video enough to subscribe. This is just the beginning. I have a feeling that this is just going to be a thing, you know? Just hit the subscribe button. And if you related to anything that I said in this video, or even if you thought it was funny, or if you thought anything that I said was relatable, please comment down below so I can respond. And thank you for watching my video. Again, big thank you to anyone who has made it this far and listened to me run my mouth and tell a little bit about my story. And listen to me, you know, run this big ass mouth of mine. So thank you so much again. I'm not gonna stop thanking y'all. So thank you for watching. If you did watch it to the very end, y'all for supporting me, because y'all do not understand what it took for me to upload this video. Like literally, I was recording videos. Matter of fact, I've been recording YouTube videos since last year, but I've never posted any of them. And I decided to finally get out of it and just say, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna post. So here we are. And thank you again for watching, and see you next video. Bye.